What's up, guys? It's been a little while since we've had new products. Like I always say, being a small store, it's kind of hard to get stuff in, unless somebody on the team orders it or, we get it as a team or whatever. But here we got something now, and it is the Virtue Spire 3. With the Spire 3, you get an ultra low profile. It's supposedly smaller, lighter, faster, easier, never jams. It's got a heads up LED, which is on the side. Smart ramp. At least they included the ramp into this one. The other one just kept on breaking. I replaced like 3 ramps. 230 capacity, where the other one was the standard Virtue was 200. What kind of boggles me is where's the Spire 2? Was the 260 shell the 2? I mean, it's kind of weird. But it says it's smaller, ultra low profile, but I don't know about that. It looks a tad bit bigger than to me, anyway. Comes in a nice, decent box. I mean, you could always throw this in your gear bag and not too worry about it. The windows I'm not too sure about. They're just kind of glued in there. You can see the glue there. But it has like a little foam enclosure down here for your marker. And the foam just comes out. Been nice if they would have gave you a Virtue sticker with it. What's up with that Virtue? Anyway, put these to the side. And we'll look at the hopper. The heads up LEDs are right there. And right there, on both sides. Sorry, I got a cough. With the Spire 3, you get an ultra low profile. It's supposedly smaller, lighter, faster, easier, never jams. It's got a heads up LED, which is on the side. Smart ramp. At least they included the ramp into this one. The other one just kept on breaking. I replaced like 3 ramps. 230 capacity, where the other one was the standard Virtue was 200. What kind of boggles me is where's the Spire 2? Was the 260 shell the 2? I mean, it's kind of weird. But it says it's smaller, ultra low profile, but I don't know about that. It looks a tad bit bigger than to me, anyway. Comes in a nice, decent box. I mean, you could always throw this in your gear bag and not too worry about it. The windows I'm not too sure about. They're just kind of glued in there. You can see the glue there. But it has like a little foam enclosure down here for your marker. And the foam just comes out. Been nice if they would have gave you a Virtue sticker with it. What's up with that Virtue? Anyway, put these to the side. And we'll look at the hopper. The heads up LEDs are right there. And right there, on both sides. Sorry, I got a cough. Sorry about that. But anyway, continuing on. The way that the door closes now, let me get this into there. It's more of like a little hinge right here, and it just clips on at the back right here. Where the top comes off, and this is it's a hinge profile now. So when you push on this, which is kind of hard to push, it opens up clamshell. There's a spring ramp. We'll get more to that here in a minute, but pretty sure the basic programming is the same, except for instead of the switch back here, both switches on and off, and then the advance and programming is on the bottom. It's a little bit, I mean, I don't know. I like the whole translucent color, of that. This looks blue on here, but it's actually purple. Not sure why the coloring is off on that, but all these streaks like this, where you see blue, is purple. I don't know if it'll show up on, when I'm editing this, if it'll show up purple or not, but in my camera, I see blue. Anyway, continuing on. The way it opens up is pretty nice. And at least it's almost like the R2s, where you could push down on this and go up. And of course with Virtue, it's really tough at the first. So then you put your speed feed on there and continue on playing until it rains, and then you gotta put this back on. Let's open it up and see. Still the same way, it comes out in here. There's the buttons for the It just won't even focus. See, I'm poking out there a little bit. poke out right. I don't know if I could actually get that right there. Those 3 dots, they poke out. But taking this out, inside is a little bit changed. And there's a secondary programming button on and off. Now, this is where it gets different. On and off is here. Of course, there's a heads up. And that's the programming button. What I'm wondering is what this tactile switch there is. It's weird. If you want to clean, you could you have to fight with these boogers and clean inside there if you really want to clean inside that. But now they have the new magnetic drive cone. Looks to be the same motor inside here. Here in a second I'll run and grab a motor for reference. But I mean, that's just kind of, they changed quite a bit. I'll grab my Spire. Oh, the G-force sensor's on a rubber shock mount, so I guess it doesn't pick up pain as bad. I don't know. Is this a lot of improvements, but a lot of weirdness. I mean, and I don't know if you can see that magnet. Yeah, that magnet right there. That's to let the drive sensor know that you're out of paint. We'll demonstrate. Shows up blue. Do you have paint? Red. No paint. And of course, G-force sensor. It seems a tad faster. A little bit more sensitive. But I'm gonna pause, grab another. Yeah, I'll go grab my Spire, and I'll pause, and then I'll continue on comparing them. We'll do the weights and all that other stuff. Be right back. Okay, so normal Spire 3. Let's get these straight on their mounts, back to back. Try to get them right back to back. And as you can see, a little bit longer, a little bit more of a longer profile up top where it goes up. And this is standing nose to nose. It's about the same. It's a little bit wider at the bottom. Its butt's a little bit fatter. Side profiles. Get it into frame, that might help. Yeah, it's just a little bit longer. To me it looks like it is anyway. Don't have a tape measure, or else I'd measure it, but oh hey, I do. Yeah. Actually not, but on the bottoms, get back in frame here. I mean, you can see that the drive system is a lot fatter than this one is. Button wise in the back. Well, this one's unlocked. I do like how they done that though. Oh, get the thing in frame, jeez. Yeah, it's been a while. See, power button. Power button. Advance. Advance. I mean, this light would always smack you in the face, when it's going. I think my batteries are dead. But sound wise, but now we'll get into the internals and see which one's different. Woo! And of course, this one taken apart is not harder, just more pieces. I do like the clamshell. That's pretty nice. Alright. Right off you can see quite a bit of a difference. It's a lot wider here. More of a tray. And the drive cone on these are finicky. And on the bottom is where I said you can see the big difference. Huge tray difference. Of course, we got this board back here, which I think mine's bad. no board up front. This one has basically two boards. It's got one on the motor and one inside. I think there's a board inside here too. I'm not too sure, but I can't remember. It's been a while. Because I basically replaced everything on this except for this back board, and mine still doesn't work right. Well, like I said, where's the Spire 2? I mean, that's kind of odd. But I will pause again and I'll go get a motor to show you.